My golden child brother is the county sheriff. He used his badge to destroy me. Here is how I fought back. Let me tell you about my brother, the golden child, the sheriff, the man who used his badge to try to destroy me. My name is Jacob. I am 38 years old. I grew up in a small town in rural Ohio. Population, 3,000. One traffic light. One grocery store. One high school. One sheriff's department. My brother, Michael, is 4 years older than me. He was the golden child from the moment he was born. My parents, Robert and Susan, worshipped him. They gave him everything. New clothes, new toys, new cars, private lessons, summer camps, college tuition. I got hand-me-downs, broken toys, old cars, public school, summer jobs, student loans. Michael is special, my mother would say. He's going to do great things. What about me? I would ask. You'll figure something out. I figured something out. I work hard. I got good grades. I stayed out of trouble. It didn't matter. Michael was the star. I was the shadow. Michael was the star quarterback, the homecoming king, the valedictorian. He went to college on a football scholarship. He graduated with honors. He joined the sheriff's department. He was promoted quickly. He was elected sheriff at 32, the youngest in county history. I was the opposite. I was average at sports. I was quiet in school. I graduated in the middle of my class. I went to community college. I dropped out. I worked construction. I was nobody. My parents didn't hide their disappointment. Why can't you be more like Michael? My father would ask. Not everyone can be a sheriff. Not everyone has to be. But you could try to be something. I am something. I'm a hard worker. I'm honest. I'm kind. That's not enough. It was never enough. Michael and I were never close. He was too busy being perfect. I was too busy being invisible. But we didn't fight. We didn't argue. We just existed. In the same family. In different worlds. Then he became sheriff. And everything changed. When Michael became sheriff, he changed. Or maybe he was always that way. Maybe the badge just gave him permission. He started using his power to intimidate people. To settle scores. To punish anyone who crossed him. I didn't think he would use it against me. I was his brother. We were family. I was wrong. It started small. He would pull me over for no reason. License and registration. He would say, "You were speeding." I wasn't speeding. Are you calling me a liar? I'm calling you wrong. He would write me a ticket. I would fight it in court. I would win. He would pull me over again the next week. It escalated. He started showing up at my job, talking to my boss, asking questions about me, just checking in, he would say, making sure my brother is staying out of trouble. My boss got nervous. He didn't want to be on the sheriff's bad side. He cut my hours. Then he fired me. It's not personal, he said. I just can't afford the trouble. What trouble? I haven't done anything wrong. Your brother is the sheriff. He's been asking questions. I don't want to be investigated. Investigated for what? I don't even know. I can't take the risk. I lost my job. Because of my brother. He started spreading rumors about me. That I was on drugs. That I was stealing. That I was violent. People believed him. He was the sheriff. He wouldn't lie. My friend stopped calling. My girlfriend, Emily, started looking at me differently. Is it true? She asked. What your brother is saying? No. He's lying. He's always lied about me. Why would he lie? Because he hates me. Because he's always been jealous of me. Jealous of you? You're a construction worker. He's the sheriff. Jealous of my freedom. My happiness. My life. He has everything. But he's miserable. I have nothing. But I'm happy. He can't stand it. She didn't believe me. She left me a week later. I was alone. No job. No girlfriend. No friends. No reputation. Then Michael arrested me. The arrest happened on a Tuesday. I was at my apartment. Alone. Depressed. Trying to figure out what to do with my life. There was a knock at the door. I opened it. Michael was standing there. With Deputy Mark. 2 other deputies behind them. Jacob Thompson, you're under arrest for possession of methamphetamine with intent to distribute. What? I don't do drugs. I've never done drugs. We have a warrant. He showed me the warrant. It was signed by a judge. Based on an anonymous tip. I'm being set up. Read him his rights, Michael said. Deputy Mark read me my rights. They handcuffed me. They searched my apartment. They found drugs. In my closet. Behind my shoes. I had never seen them before. Michael held up a bag. Looks like we found something. Those aren't mine. You planted them. Are you accusing me of planting evidence? I'm telling the truth. Those aren't mine. That's what they all say. They took me to the county jail. They booked me. They put me in a cell. I was there for 3 days. My parents didn't visit. Michael didn't visit. No one visited. I was released on bail. My grandmother posted it. She was 80 years old. She used her savings. I believe you, she said. I know you didn't do this. Michael set me up. I know. Why would he do this? Because he's afraid of you. Afraid of me? I'm nobody. You're not nobody. You're the only one who sees the truth. You're the only one who isn't afraid of him. You're the only one who could expose him. I don't have any evidence. You will. Be patient. I was patient. I was also terrified. The criminal case against me was weak. The drugs had my fingerprints on them. No. The bag had been handled with gloves. The informant was anonymous. No one could corroborate the story. My lawyer, a public defender, recommended a plea deal. They're offering probation. No jail time. Take it. I didn't do anything wrong. Why should I plead guilty? Because you'll lose at trial. Your brother is the sheriff. The jury will believe him over you. That's not justice. That's reality. I took the plea deal. I pleaded guilty to a reduced charge. I got probation. I got a criminal record for something I didn't do. My reputation was destroyed. I couldn't get a job. I couldn't get an apartment. I couldn't get a loan. I was marked. I moved to a different town, a different county, a different life. I worked under the table. Construction. Cash only. No taxes. No records. I was invisible. Again. I met Sarah at a diner. She was a waitress. She was kind. She didn't ask about my past. She didn't care about my criminal record. Everyone has a story, she said. Yours is just more interesting than most. It's not interesting. It's tragic. Then let's write a new chapter. We started dating. I fell in love. Hard. I told her about Michael. About the arrest. About the planted evidence. About the plea deal. That's terrible, she said. It's my life. Have you ever tried to fight back? How? He's the sheriff. He has all the power. I have nothing. You have the truth. That's not nothing. She introduced me to a lawyer. Ms. Chun. She specialized in civil rights cases. You have a claim, she said. False arrest. Malicious prosecution. Defamation. Can I win? It won't be easy. Your brother is the sheriff. He has resources. He has allies. He has a badge. I don't care. I want justice. She introduced me to a journalist. David. He worked for a regional newspaper. He had investigated police corruption before. This is a big story, he said. A sheriff planting evidence. Framing his own brother. Abusing his power. Can you prove it? I can try. But I need evidence. Documents. Witnesses. Someone on the inside willing to talk. Deputy Sarah was that someone. She had worked for Michael for 5 years. She had seen everything. The planted evidence. The false arrests. The bribes. The cover-ups. She was afraid. She had a family. A mortgage. A future. If I talk, I'll lose my job. My pension. My career. If you don't talk, he'll keep doing this. To more people. Maybe to you. Why should I trust you? Because I'm his brother. And he tried to destroy me. You're just a deputy. He'll destroy you without thinking twice. She agreed to help. She gave us documents. Emails. Texts. Recordings. Evidence of everything. David wrote the first article. Sheriff's brother claims false arrest. Evidence suggests pattern of corruption. The town was shocked. My parents were furious. How could you do this? My mother screamed over the phone. Michael set me up. He planted evidence. He ruined my life. He's your brother. He stopped being my brother when he put drugs in my closet. You're lying. I have evidence. Documents. Witnesses. A deputy who saw everything. You're destroying this family. Michael destroyed this family. I'm just exposing the truth. My father called. You need to drop this. No. If you don't, you'll regret it. Are you threatening me? I'm warning you. Michael has friends. Powerful friends. They won't let you destroy him. Let them try. The threat started. Anonymous phone calls. Anonymous letters. Someone broke into my apartment. They didn't steal anything. They just wanted me to know they could. I didn't back down. I couldn't. This was my only chance. David's articles got the attention of the FBI. They opened an investigation into Michael and the sheriff's department. Agent Miller was assigned to the case. He was thorough, methodical, fearless. I've seen this before, he said. Small-town sheriff who thinks he's above the law. They always fall. They always go to prison. How long will it take? Months. Maybe years. These things take time. I've waited this long. I can wait longer. The investigation took 18 months. 18 months of interviews. 18 months of subpoenas. 18 months of watching my brother squirm. Deputy Sarah testified. She told the FBI about the planted evidence, the false arrests, the bribes, the cover-ups. Other victims came forward. Dozens of them. People Michael had arrested for crimes they didn't commit. People he had threatened. People he had ruined. The evidence was overwhelming. Documents, emails, texts, recordings, financial records showing Michael had taken bribes. Agent Miller presented the case to the assistant U.S. attorney, Harris. He was aggressive, experienced. He had never lost a public corruption case. We have enough for an indictment, he said. Do it. The indictment was sealed. The arrest was planned for Tuesday morning. In Michael's office. In front of his deputies. In front of the cameras. I was there. I watched. FBI agents entered the sheriff's department at 9 a.m. They walked past the deputies. They walked past the receptionist. They walked into Michael's office. Michael Thompson, you're under arrest for civil rights violations, bribery, and obstruction of justice. Michael's face went pale. This is a mistake. It's not a mistake. We have evidence. Witnesses. A grand jury indictment. I want my lawyer. You'll get one. After we book you. They handcuffed him. In front of his deputies. In front of the cameras. He looked at me. His eyes were cold. You did this. I didn't do anything. You did this to yourself. You're dead to me. I've been dead to you my whole life. This changes nothing. They took him away. Deputy Mark was arrested too. He was charged with conspiracy, obstruction, perjury. He pleaded guilty. He testified against Michael. He got a reduced sentence. Michael went to trial. He pleaded not guilty. He claimed he was being framed, that I had manipulated the witnesses, that the FBI was corrupt. The jury didn't believe him. They deliberated for 2 days. They found him guilty on all counts. He was sentenced to 12 years in federal prison. He was ordered to pay restitution to his victims. He lost his badge, his pension, his freedom. My parents were in the courtroom. My mother was crying. My father was staring at the floor. How could you? My mother whispered. He tried to destroy me. I just stopped him. He's your brother. He stopped being my brother when he put drugs in my closet. You're dead to us. I've been dead to you my whole life. This changes nothing. I walked out. I didn't look back. After the trial, I felt empty. Not sad. Not guilty. Just empty. I had spent 2 years fighting. 18 months waiting. Almost 4 years of my life focused on revenge. Now it was over, and I didn't know what to do. Sarah noticed. You're not okay, she said. I'm fine. You're not. You've been running on anger for years. Now the anger is gone. You don't know what to do with yourself. What should I do? Build. Not destroy. Build something for yourself. I took her advice. I moved to a different state. Colorado. I wanted mountains. I wanted peace. I wanted to be far away from my family. I started a construction company. Small. Just me. I built decks. Patios. Additions. The business grew. Slowly. Then quickly. I hired employees. I bought equipment. I made a name for myself. I married Sarah. We have a daughter. Lily. She is 5 years old. She has Sarah's eyes and my stubbornness. I am happy. Finally. Michael is still in federal prison. He has 8 more years. He doesn't write. He doesn't call. My parents don't speak to me. They blame me for everything. They live in the same small town. They are bitter. They are alone. Deputy Sarah was fired from the sheriff's department. She works at a nonprofit now, helping victims of police misconduct. She is happy. She is at peace. David, the journalist, won an award for his articles. He wrote a book about Michael's corruption. It was a bestseller. Ms. Chun, my lawyer, became a judge. She presides over civil rights cases. She is fair. She is respected. Emily, my ex-girlfriend, reached out to me. I'm sorry, she said. I should have believed you. It's okay. You didn't know. I should have trusted you. Not him. You were scared. We all were. Are you happy? Yes. Finally. I'm glad. We haven't spoken since. My grandmother died last year. She was 92. She died peacefully. In her sleep. I visited her before she died. I held her hand. You did it, she said. You won. We won. I couldn't have done it without you. Yes, you could have. You're stronger than you know. I learned from you. She smiled. She closed her eyes. She was gone. I cried. Not because I was sad, because I was grateful. If you're watching this and you have a golden child sibling, I want you to know something. You don't have to live in their shadow. You don't have to accept their cruelty. You don't have to be their victim. You can fight back. You can win. You can be free. My brother was the sheriff. He had a badge. He had power. He had allies. I had nothing. No job. No money. No reputation. No hope. But I had the truth. And I found people who believed me. A lawyer. A journalist. A federal agent. A whistleblower deputy. Together, we brought him down. It took 2 years. It cost me everything. My family. My hometown. My peace of mind. But it was worth it. He's in prison. I'm free. My parents don't speak to me. I'm okay with that. They chose him. They always chose him. They'll never choose me. I made my own family. Sarah. Lily. My grandmother, before she died. My friends who stood by me. They're my family. Not the people who share my DNA. If you're being abused by a family member, don't give up. Don't let them win. Document everything. Find allies. Build your case. And when the time comes, fight back. Not with violence. With the truth. With the legal system. With people who believe in justice. That's how you win. Thanks for listening. Subscribe to his Reddit tales for stories of golden child siblings, police corruption, and revenge that cost my brother everything. And if you have a brother who wears a badge, don't assume he's on your side. Sometimes the people with the most power are the ones who will hurt you the most. I learned that the hard way. You don't have to.